All right, cool. Looks like we are live. Hi, everyone. Let's see. Let me quickly. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Sorry, I'm just going to, on the other screen over here, tweet that we are now live. Don't think it matters. I don't think anyone's ever watched live, but hey, consistency matters. It is important. Let's see, quote tweet, and we are live. All right, post. We're good? Cool. All right, minimize that. Okay, so, last week kind of sucked. So let me pull OneNote over. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. All right, here we go. So this is what happened last week. We spent the entire time trying to fix a bug. Is basically what it was. So um, the problem. Okay, and so I did a little bit of research afterward also to kind of try to figure this out. This line actually might be wrong. So let's come back. So let's talk about this and see where we're going next. So I have this link open in this browser over here. So I open an issue with Pulumi on their Pulumi command repo over here, as you can see. So I tried to take what we had here and I tried to distill it down to just an easily reproducible issue. So I didn't want to use Wrangler as the example because if someone else is using this, then they have to have a Cloudflare account, they have to install Wrangler, right? I want to make it very easy for someone to come here, look at this, and say, oh, okay, here, let me copy paste these things, and now I can easily try and reproduce it locally. So instead of using Wrangler, I used the makedir command since that exists on both Windows and Linux. Now, I noticed actually something very different here with makedir. It has to do with. Oh, sorry, one second. This is bothering me. I need to pause syncing for a bit. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Sorry, too many things just popping up on screens at a time. Anyway, so when I was messing around with this, I noticed that if I used makedir to create some new directory, and I set a directory. For example, here's the example code that I sent. I said, hey, let's run this in ctemp. If I pass it with quotes, we're good. If I pass it without the quotes, we're good. It creates it there, ctemp nudir123. If I run this somewhere else, like makedir with quotes, but leave it also it's in the same ctemp, then it creates the directory in the root directory in C, which is weird. Something feels off. So I essentially decided, okay, that is how I'm going to write this. So here's the example. I told them that I have another example, maybe, and that was the Wrangler one. I had to think of like another example of what would be a good thing for this. So there was a little bit of back and forth that we talked about. Myself and some other people here that do work for Pulumi. And I'm guessing a lot of people there don't use Windows based off of this some back and forth. Let's see. So there was some back and forth, and what it ends up coming down to is how the Windows command prompt uses the double quotes. So over here, by default, I use the Windows terminal, and I've gone through. So about half of these are ones that I've added. The other ones, all of the developer command prompts and all that stuff, those have been added for me. I should probably go through and clean some of these out. I mean, especially because I have some of these twice. But by default, that's what happens there. So here's the example of what we're using. So right here, using PowerShell core, if I say echo AAA, excuse me, we get that. If I say echo quotes AAA quotes, we get just AAA, right? So same thing with those two different inputs. So let's change this, and we're going to use the Windows command prompt. So I'm going to say echo AAA, and we get what we expect. And let's change this out, AAA, and we get those quotes. That's the difference. So that is the problem. Now, the thing to note is, and let's actually go back to some code to show you why that matters. If I go to, oh no, yeah, it was here, the command. So one of the parameters to the command is the interpreter. Here we go, the interpreter. And so this program, this is what runs our command. So on Linux and Mac, it uses bin shell. On Windows, it uses command. All right, and /c, the C flag is run the command. When it ends, close the CMD. So this explains why last week, when I was typing in those regular commands and it was working just fine, it was working fine because I was doing it in PowerShell. But when I switched over to doing it with the command prompt, it failed because those quotes were passed in. And so that is the whole issue. So it has to do with how legacy command prompt stuff works and all of that. So that's just because Microsoft won't break legacy stuff, right? They have to have backwards compatibility for absolutely everything, and then that just sucks when you want to use new modern things, right? Every Windows machine has the command prompt built in. I don't know about PowerShell. I think PowerShell is. I don't know about PowerShell Core in this case, or has been renamed back to what, PowerShell 6, 7. I don't know what version of PowerShell exists. All I know is that I use what they called Core at one point. So the solution for Pulumi, specifically for this Pulumi command, is on Windows to probably use PowerShell. I don't want to say that for certain. That's their decision. That is kind of what was brought up here. Let's see. So we had a little bit of back and forth talking about some things. Something that I had mentioned is, let's see, I'm trying to remember where. Like I said, we had some back and forth. Sorry, a lot of text. Oh, okay, here we go. So to summarize, it's kind of what I had already said. Workaround maybe to use PowerShell. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but it comes down to the effect that running it as it stands today does not produce the results that we think it will, right? It's not what we are assuming we'll get out of this. So that's it. That's kind of where this whole thing led. Let's see, the very last, and I had kind of skimmed this documentation a little. Actually, I had seen this one before, so I'd looked at the command. It doesn't really talk about the parameters too much. I actually did not read this one, this link right here to command. But here we go. On Windows, the process receives the whole command line as a single string, and the process has to do its own parsing, which I don't know. Is that a specific thing for Go, or is that like always a Windows thing? I'm not familiar with that. That's probably an always Windows thing, as we're seeing with the command with CMD. I guess that implies that when we do something through PowerShell receives the string and then removes quotes and passes it. That feels weird, but I mean, I never thought about how individual things parse those command arguments until we ran into this problem. So I'm guessing that it's just a legacy issue, right? Like, how did things do this before? What's the solution? So as of today, a week since opening it, last week, this issue is still open on GitHub. Don't know if anything will happen, if it'll change. So we're just kind of leaving it there. All right, and that's the resolution, quote unquote resolution from this whole problem that we started seeing last week. So where does that leave us? So we have a couple of options in terms of what we're going to go ahead and do next. So we can either just ignore this problem for now and move forward, right? So we can go on and try to create the actual packages, maybe maybe get some better integration tests, that kind of stuff, right? Do the rest of the project knowing that this bug exists, and then hopefully someday Pulumi, the company, changes this to the point where it fixes our issue. That's one option. The other option is to make a change that doesn't rely on the Pulumi command package at all. And I'm kind of leaning towards that. The problem is that we have to do that work that I was hoping not to have to do. um, so we're going to do that one, the second one, the one that has more work, which is fine, right? You know, we want to make a good solution. We were using this Pulumi command package as kind of just something to save us a bunch of time, but it looks like that's not something that we're going to be able to do. So, what we are going to do is change this project. So, a couple weeks ago, we had a whole 2 weeks ago, we had a whole session where we were debating what are we gonna do. So we ended up because I did not know the difference between a provider, and I kept saying the word provider, didn't know what else we could use. We ended up doing some research and finding out that, hey, component resource is what we want to do or for this case. But after all of this, it seems like where we are going to go back to what I originally said, and we are going to create a custom Pulumi provider. Because that way we don't have to rely on a command. We're not running a command line thing, and that's the problem with this command, right? It's running a command line thing to do this. What we are going to run instead is we are going to use the what's it called? We're just going to start up a process within our application and run that. And actually, we're going to need to test that because I just realized I never tested that. So let's make an example just to make sure that going the route with the Pulumi provider will work. So let's go back to our integration over here, and I am going to actually comment out this line right here. I guess we're going to have to comment this out too. Can I do that? Can I just hit build without returning something, or do I have to return something? Oh, cool. It succeeded. Perfect. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead, create this. We're good. I have this command prompt up here, so let's clear that. So let's go Pulumi up, because I deleted that whole stack. So while that runs, I'm going to, whoops, let me bring this over here. I think I have, yes, cool. So I already have a Wrangler run from last week, or at least the command line. So that's good. It's going to save me some time, some copy paste time. So let's go ahead and, all right, cool. So we're good there. Now let's go ahead and just create an entirely new project. Just make it simple. You know what? I'm not going to make a new solution because I have, why can I not remember? LinkPad. I have LinkPad installed on my machine. I paid for a license for this a while ago. I'm not going to tell you to go out and buy it. I have a personal license. I was doing some stuff where it was useful to use this. And it's just a nice lightweight editor. So, woo. So I will pull this out every so often to just make something easy to run. So var process args is going to be new process start info. Let's see. Yeah, the file name is going to be Wrangler, and then the arguments are going to be this other stuff that we pass in here. All right. So let's put the @ symbol, and I'm going to hit paste, and then I'm going to have to go across here, and let's see, we do double quotes instead. You know what? Let's just do the slashes. I think that's a little easier. So slashes, slash for my prod. Oops. Oh, God. Oh, we have all those slashes. I have to change these to forward slashes. If you're not familiar with that, on Windows, you can use the forward slashes. I prefer using the forward slashes just because it works across platform, right? You can use them on Windows and on Linux and Mac and all that stuff. So it's a nice thing. It's worked for, I don't know, years at a minimum since Windows 8, probably, maybe even in 7. I don't remember, but so var process equals process.start, and we'll use my args. No? Alright. Must have misspelled something. Oh well. Wait for exit. Oh, you know what, actually. We need to redirect standard error is true. Redirect standard output is true. Oops, that. Okay. No? Oh, I thought that returned something. Okay. So, oh, that's my misspelling. I had two C's. Oh, well, we're just going to leave that. Let's see. Standard output. Read to end. Async. Ugh. Alright. So, wait. Can I do that? Probably. Alright, let's see what happens. Standard error. And this is going to be standard error. Okay, cool. So, let's go ahead. I think this is good. Oh, whoops. Sorry, just a habit to hit Control S. Let's go ahead and run this and see what happens. It does not like that. An error occurred trying to start Wrangler with working directory. This. Uh-oh. Is there more? Can I see more? System cannot find the file specified. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Wrangler, who am I? Just see that run. Yeah, that. Okay. You can find it from anywhere, I guess. I don't know why it's complaining about this. Let's see. Ooh, AI help. Oh, I have to pay for that. Oh, I have to get an open API key. Huh, alright, well then I'm not going to use that. Cancel. Okay, Don't know why it can't find the file specified. That's interesting. I mean, it's a good thing we went through here and tried this. Alright, fine. I'm gonna open up a Scratchpad application. I'm just gonna copy paste this whole thing into Visual Studio. Wait for that to open. Run over here. Alright. Okay, so I knew it. I knew it returned something. Kind of argument. No? What are you complaining about? Oh, could it be null? Is that what the problem is? Oh, it might be null. Interesting. I didn't know start might return something null. It's got something. Alright, so let's go with the debugger. Okay, so F10, we're probably going to get the same thing. An error occurred trying to start process Wrangler. Interesting. It can't find the file specified, but it's installed. So that, like, we see it here. Why can't it? That is so weird. There's an update available. I mean, that's something. Okay, well, tell you what. Let's update Wrangler, I guess. npm update global Wrangler. All right. Is there something about not being able to find npm packages installed locally? Like, is that a thing? All right. Well, just for the hell of it, let's try it again. No. Okay. Same issue. What? Okay. All right. Let's use the internet. Let's search this. Cannot find application. Globally, error. I guess I am wondering if that's the problem. How to globally list common errors. Permission. No space. Maybe not found. I doubt it. This is probably gonna be. This is probably gonna be something like can't download it. Yeah, can't download the actual Okay, well, that's not it. Hmm. Ah, here we go. Maybe this is it. Command not found for global packages. Install the utility. However, when I run this, I get this. Okay, all right. All right. Okay. So it probably needs to be added, so out of curiosity, if I were to run that. So add this. What's in here? Right? Oh, it's here. Okay, interesting. Alright, so then if I go here, look at my properties, advanced system settings, environment variables. You know what? I think I might have a couple of keys in here, so I'm going to have to do this on a different screen. But yeah, let me look at my path. So I'll edit my path, and that one you can probably see. So, so we want CL Rodriguez app data roaming npm and VM. Okay, yeah, I guess I don't see them here. So sure, let's add a new one. We'll add this. And I'll hit OK. All right, cool. All right, so we're good there. Hit OK. I think I have to close this and restart because it's based off of the process. Oh, I guess we could do that from, oh no, this would have to close too. So nope, I don't want to save that. Let's go back. It was my practice solution. All right. Yeah, F10. No, still not. Still doesn't like that. It can't find Wrangler, which is right here. Okay. I'm not liking this. That's weird. Let's see. Is there a directory like path? Working directory. Let's set that over here. That's good enough. Let's try that. Okay. Well, that's not right. Wrangler is definitely there. The system cannot find the file specified. But it does exist. It's right here. C users Proger and Wrangler. Wrangler.cmd. Okay. Wrangler.cmd. Oh, I am already not liking this if this is how we have to do it. F10. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's let it run. Get everything. No. Oh, wait, okay. Oh yeah, it uploaded the files, so it worked. From that perspective, it worked. And then I'm guessing if I load up Wrangler, or roll it up over here, and go to my pages, integration project, yeah, I would see that. Yep, a few seconds ago. Okay, so that did work. This sucks. This solution is a hassle. So, all right, let's do a couple of things. First of all, let's see what happened. Like, can we find Wrangler.cmd if we don't set the working directory? Maybe that'll work, right? Let's try that, and then done. Let me just add that right there, and then we'll hit and run through debug. Okay. Cool. Yeah, standard. All right. Standard output was successful. So that's good, I guess. Okay. Okay. Huh. All right. So I don't know what this looks like when it's installed in a Linux system. Although we can try and get that set up. So okay, so if we were, so we can figure out if we are running on Windows, we run wrangler.cmd. That's what we would do there. Um, and we can pass these quotes and everything. If we were on a Unix basis or something Linux Mac OS, it's probably Wrangler. So let's see if we can get to a point where we can change that up. So I do actually have Ubuntu over here installed in WSL. I hardly ever use it. I never know what state it's in. Do I have npm installed? Npm. What? Okay. npm-v. Hey, npm is installed. Cool. Awesome. All right. npm install-g wrangler. Okay. Looking good. All right. Sure. So yeah, wrangler -v, I think. No, not found. That can't be good. Wrangler, who am I? I don't know what's up with that. Let's see what happens if I close that and restart it. Wrangler. Oh, version, maybe? No. Okay. Let's see what the internet says about that. Let's paste this. Want to follow this tutorial? All right, that's a lot. Is this? I don't think this is Cloudflare Wrangler. Okay, let's move on. Here we go. Cloudflare node module and Wrangler cannot be resolved. Oh well, that's a different issue. This package has been deprecated. Uh oh. All right. Hey, yep, 390. Okay, cool. Yeah, npm I Wrangler. That's, I could have sworn. Okay, nope. I don't want to copy to clipboard. npm install globally. Yeah, -g. Okay, that's what I did. And it is Wrangler, right? That's the new name. Yeah, npm I Wrangler. All right. npm, was it uninstall? All right. Cool. Remove those packages. Let's try it again. npm I Wrangler, but this time -g space enter. Alright. Wrangler version. Error. What the hell? Wrangler version. It still works over here, right? Okay, just making sure. Making sure we're good. Cool. Okay. Okay. Actually, let's uninstall it again. Okay, now switch file directory. Oh boy, this turned into a whole thing. I guess let's go through here. Get started. Quick start. Here. Do I need like a newer version of Wrangler? Or sorry, a newer version of npm or something? It's using npx. That's I'm not advanced enough to use that. Let's see, just out of curiosity, what was that command we used before? npm get prefix g. What do we got over here? Oh, hey, this is using the same path. Okay. Is that still here? No Wranglers installed. Oh, God, did I remove it from here? So if I do this, and then open PowerShell Core again, and type Wrangler version. Ah, Wrangler was uninstalled. Okay. All right. Got it. So that might be the problem. So first of all, let's close this. These two. Let's start fresh. Npm install dash global Wrangler. Oh, adventures with WSL. I don't use it enough to know, when it uses the same things or not. Okay, so I can say Wrangler version, and we've got that. Cool. And then I can go over here, and if I say Wrangler version, does that work? Ah, nope. Exec node not found. Do I not have node installed? Is that what the problem is? Let's see. Node v 18 dot whatever, and I go over here, node v, and node not found. Okay. Sudo apt install node.js. Let me enter my cool password for that. I'll hit yes. All right. Cool. Now if I say Wrangler version, hey, look at that node and all that stuff. Requires at least this. I'm using an old version. Okay. Can I install node with npm? Oh god. All right. I don't do this that often. Npm install node. All right. Cool. But this node's newer. Oh god. All right. What happens here? Unsupported engine. Ugh. Alright, well, first of all, sudo apt uninstall node.js. Oh, what? That's not a thing? What? So, apt uninstall. What's the command for that? I could have... Oh, remove? Apt remove? Oh, okay. Alright, sure. Yes, want to remove that. Okay, cool. So, let's clear this. Let's start fresh. Now, I want to install Node. Here we are. So, oh, also, what is the current version? The current is 18.18. What version am I using? Oh, 18.10. All right. So, npm update -g node. Is that going to do what I want it to do? Node v. Hey, oh, nope, that's not right. Okay. I mean, I always want to use the latest version. Hey, installing WSL. Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. All right. Should be a package manager. And then I have to build... God, do I have to do all this just to install in WSL? That can't be right. Oh, no. Oh, that's building. I want to install it. Build... Yeah, no, that's right. The link goes to installing there. Oh, oh no. All right, fine. Oh. So I need these tools, and then I gotta build it. I guess I have to also download it, so that's its own thing. Update the firewall, and then make. Ugh. Alright, fine. Let's do this. You know, I just wanted to run through an example. Just something real quick. But nope. That's what happens on Linux, apparently. Alright, let's install all these things that we need. Cool, I think. I'm able to fetch some archives. This can't be good. Oh no. Sudo git update. Alright, clear that, and let's try this now. Yes. All right, I think that's better. I think it found things. Cool. It's downloading. It's unpacking everything. Awesome. All right, so that I'm gonna leave running for a second over here. What do I have to do next? Ooh, yay! If the path directory contains a space, it will likely fail. Well, that's something. Cool. Let's see. So I guess I do need to download the code. I need to download Node. So let me do that. I guess download a zip. Download the zip. All right, cool. Let's do that. That's downloading. While that downloads, let's see. Over here, this looked good except for I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what this is. Not a symbolic link. I'm worried about that, but let's ignore it for now. Let's see what happens. I guess. I think we found it. Okay, cool. So we got that. Let's go to my downloads folder, and let's see. So let's extract that to, I guess, ctemp. Sure. Let's go to my temp directory. This might take a minute. Wow. Way to freeze there. Thank you, Explorer. Alright, hey, that's running. I wonder how big this is. I didn't actually look at it. It is... Alright, compressed. It's 134 megs. So, alright. And it's a lot of text. So, I don't know, a gig? I'm just making up numbers. 10 gigs? 50? A million. It's probably not a million gigs. Probably not 50 either. So, hey, alright, now we're actually running through. Woohoo. This is going to take 17 minutes. Oh, God. Alright. That is not something I wanted to do in the middle of a stream. And hold on one second. Stop asking me for feedback. Alright. Okay. Sorry, I think I complain about that every one of those streams. So, if you want to make it a game or something, every time it pops up and I get angry at it, hey, there you go. Now we have something. We have a tradition. Okay. Moving on. God, and this is just so I can test. Oh God. Starting to think maybe I should do this with the Docker image. Oh wait, what? Got a Linux binary. Can I just download that binary? As much as I complain about Windows, every time I have to deal with stuff on Linux, this stuff makes me angry. So there's no winning with modern computing systems. Just they all make me angry. Okay. All right. How long is that going to take? Is that still running? 16 minutes. Oh God. All right. I'm still angry about that. Okay. Let's see. Install Node.js on Ubuntu. Oh, hey, there you go. DigitalOcean. Option 1, installing it from apt from the default repositories. Okay. I think we tried that, but let's try it again. Although earlier we didn't do we hadn't updated apt, so maybe now it'll be a newer version. Well, it's version 12. Okay, I think that's good. Wrangler version. Will this work? Hey, Wrangler requires at least Node.js 16. Oh, geez. Okay. Package. How do I update Node? Okay, let's try directly from here. Okay. So I Node package manager. These are not maintained by the Node.js team. Okay. Yep, that's great. All right, here we're using Ubuntu. Where's what? Oh, for these are available from NodeSource. Oh boy. supported versions. Ubuntu, Node 16. Oh wait, okay, yeah, I think I don't know what version we're using. 22. All right, perfect, cool. So we, in theory, should get all the way up to Node 20. Okay, cool. Oh god, I have to install this. Ugh. All right. All right. Let's remove that Node.js. All right, cool. We're good there. Let's clear. Let's start fresh. The thing I like to do, and I'm just gonna go ahead and let's do this one line at a time. Update. Cool. The thing we've already done a handful of times. Now let's also make sure we have our CA certificates installed. Apparently I did not have them, so that's good to know. Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and make key rings. Let's go ahead and install those certificates so that way we are able to trust where this node source GPG is from. Cool. Let's assume that that all worked. All right, so node major 20. Oops. Yeah, okay. Don't know what that means, but all right. And I'll go ahead and run this. All right. Cool. Oh, now I run update again. Cool. And now, let's try installing Node.js. Oh, boy. All right, and now let's see, Node V. Hey, 20, woo! All right, Wrangler version. Well, that's taking a long time to start up. I don't know if this is good. What's happening here? Oh no. Oh, that's a big error. Oh boy. You installed Workerd on another platform than the one you're currently using. That's true. This won't work because Workerd is written with native. Oh my god. Okay. So I guess what that means is over here, npm rem. Is a root? No, this one's uninstall. -g Wrangler. Okay. So then I'll come over here, npm install globally Wrangler. This is a hassle. This sucks. Oh boy. Okay. Maybe I should have used the Docker version. Try to figure out why. So okay. Wrangler version. It's taking a while again. I don't like this. So does it not know then that? Okay. All right. Well. All right. Canceling this. Canceling that. All right. This is a hassle. I hate all of this. Oh god. Cross-platform development is such a pain. Okay. Oh boy, people often get this when installing Workerd on Mac OS and copying node modules into a Docker image that runs Linux. Oh, good to know. Okay, got it. So it's going to matter for all three. You got Windows, you got Linux, and you got Mac OS. That's good to know. All right, let's try this then. Make dir my Wrangler. All right, and then really quickly, let's npm uninstall. All right, so ls cd my Wrangler npm install Wrangler. So this will not be global. So this looks like the instructions here are saying try to do it locally instead. Oh god, that's a big old error message. This package has been deprecated and no longer maintained. What? Oh, okay. Failed to remove some directories. Oh boy. All right. Oh, it's not like this is a Windows. Great. Anything in here? Oops, ls, not ld. Oh, yep, just node modules. And I'm guessing if I type Wrangler version, this will not go well for me. Yep, no such file or directory. flare. All right, so. All right, Dell, Wrangler. Arib. I can't remove that. It's a directory. Oh, I don't know how to delete a directory in Linux. All right, I'll get around to this. Now I'll do it now because otherwise I'm gonna forget. How to delete directory in Linux. Come on, just give me the one-liner. rm -d. Oh nope, empty. rm-r. All right, cool. ls. All right, cool. That's gone. Oh, this is such a hassle. This is such a hassle. Okay. I guess we're gonna do it the Docker way. The problem is, I was hoping it was all just on my machine because then I can share some of those files, like that C# application over here that we had created. Because now instead I'm gonna have to copy paste the executable into there, and then I'm gonna have to go into the Docker container and install Windows or install .NET and all that stuff. Well, I guess I can make it a self-contained executable. But then I'm gonna have to log into Wrangler. It's a process. Oh God. Trying to think what's an easier way to do this. I guess I could do this as some kind of like a GitHub action and then run that in Ubuntu. That one wouldn't be too bad. Okay. Yeah, alright. Oh boy, this is just a pain. Why? Oh God, why did this turn into something? Alright, let's take a step back. Let's go back here to my Windows side of things. First of all, is Wrangler installed? Wrangler is not installed. Okay, so npm install globally Wrangler. Let's just get that back. Let's get the latest and greatest version of it. That's taking a minute. Don't know why. I assume my internet is still going strong. Yeah, okay. I guess. Sure. Alright, let's close that out also. Oh, wonder if that was related. That it didn't like that I had WSL going on in the background. Okay, cool. Alright, we're good there. Wrangler version. Good. Okay, cool. I'm going to log in. Wrangler log in. That'll open up some kind of browser somewhere. Let me bring that over to a different screen. Oh, I just have to click allow. Alright, we're fine. Never mind. Okay, cool. Successfully logged in. All of that stuff. Okay. Clear that. Now let's go back to here. So refresh that. Wrangler. Wrangler.cmd. Oh boy. Wrangler PS. Wrangler 2? What's Wrangler 2? So, So why is it that when I type in Wrangler, it works here, but when I run it as a process, it doesn't work? So that's part of something that I don't understand at all. Boy. Nope. We want this one. Did we try that? I don't remember if we tried this. If I just run Wrangler, not from that directory. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't find. It cannot find that directory. If I do this, does that work? Nope. Still can't find the file specified. Okay. And if I get rid of this, but we run Wrangler.cmd, this one does work, correct? Just making sure. I'm guessing it's running. Yeah, okay. So that one does work. I assume that this would be fine in a Linux and Mac environment. I kind of want to just move forward with this concept and and kind of be done with it and just say, okay, we're good. We'll check if we're on a Windows system, we'll use CMD. If we're on Linux or Mac, we'll use not CMD. We'll mess with that. See how that works. I mean, it'll be a lot easier to test this when we just get the thing working and then run it in a CI/CD environment. Yeah, that would be an easy way. All right, let's. Okay, and problem is I want to start working on this. I want to do this, but I don't have a good like GitHub action to work off of. Like it's a whole process, right? To do that. Okay, let's do it. Let's just go ahead. Let's set that up. Right now. Let's see. How do I do that? So let me start a new instance of Visual Studio. Continue without code. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to hit new. New console app. This is going to be, let's go here, G for GitHub, me, and then, where are we? We're here. Let's put this all into temp. So, all right, that folder, and this is going to be the process uploader practice, because this code we're deleting as soon as we're done needing it. Yep, we're good with that. .NET 7. I'm going to go over here to this practice, copy it all, and paste. I don't know where that comes from. Build it. Hit build. Cool, we're good. Let's see. So up next, we need to create a GitHub action. That is going to be a new file. Where? That'll be a file. C GitHub. Whoops. Yeah, C GitHub. Program in this thing, and that does have to go in the. Is it the .github? Let's see. Let me look at an example of another one that I have locally. I'm going to do that in a different monitor. Sorry, everyone. Yes, .github. All right, let me just copy over that folder. That does have to be at the root, unfortunately. Workflows and cool. So I'm just going to say temp push build. All right, cool. This, and then over here in, yep, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Alrighty, so runs on Ubuntu. Some action. Cool. Install that. And we're not gonna need a lot of this stuff. We don't need to authenticate. We need to set up Node. Yeah, sure. Let's set up Node. Not doing a DigitalOcean thing here. Cake up. We won't be using Cake. All right, all this other stuff we don't need. All right, cool. So, next up is install Wrangler. All right, so, let's close a bunch of these tabs because I don't want to become that person that has a bunch of tabs. All right, use Wrangler in GitHub action. So we need to copy paste some syntax. All right, here we go. Wrangler. I'm going to have to get a token, so we'll do that in a second. No, we don't want that. Wrangler action. What? If you need to install Wrangler for use of deployment, you can. Let's see, but this. Shell commands before or after. Okay. I don't. How do I specify an action? Okay, maybe I should actually read this. Alrighty, so add this action to the workflow for your application. The below example will deploy a worker on a git push. Alright. Name is deploy, but I don't want to deploy. So does this only deploy? Like, how do I just install Wrangler? Install Wrangler in GitHub Actions. I done this? I'm trying to remember if I've done. I don't think I've done this before. Okay. You don't want any of that legacy stuff. Oh, All right, let's try this last one. Okay, upload. I don't want. It's your token. A lot of options. Working directory, Wrangler version, etc. I just want to install it because that's what we're doing. We need to install Wrangler locally. All right, well, I guess we're going to have to go the long way around to get it installed. So, all right, so we have Node installed. So let's npm. Let's see. Where's the other example? Didn't we? Let's see. Maybe I need to look at a different. I know I've done this before. Let's see. I'm going to look at a different example over here. So I have some other personal projects that I'm going to copy from over here. Let's see. WASM stuff. You get. Let's see. npm. Hey. Oh. Set up npm. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and copy paste that over here because I know that we need that. Let's scroll over here. npm. No, that's it. That's the only. All right, let's just look that one up on the internet. Get back over here. Okay, npm install during GitHub action. Oh, this gives me that. Okay, awesome. Okay. Testing. So this sets up both Node and npm. Okay. Optionally caching these dependencies. Okay, sure, cool. So then I guess what I already had there worked. Okay, cool. Oh, I just copied wrong something from whatever else. Okay, cool. So set up Node. We're good. Now if I want to go ahead and run, so then I'll go ahead and, oops, that's not right. Run npm install Wrangler. Let's do it globally. Yeah, let's do that globally. All right, and then I guess for the most part we're good on that. Let's see. So up next, I'm going to run .NET. Oh boy. .NET run, and it's going to be this path slash and then what is that path again? Had it up here. It is /temp process update this and that. Okay, cool. So let's copy paste that over here. But let's use our forward slashes, and then it's going to be /this.cs proj. And then we don't need to set the configuration. We can leave it at debug. That's fine. All right, so if we run it this way, Wrangler will be set up without any authentication. So it should just error out, because honestly, that's all we want. We just want to know, will it run? So sure, let's try this out. Let's see, so added a temp project to test running Wrangler uploads on a on a Linux system. All right. Oh wait. Last thing. Let's look at that code one more time. It's here. It's the same solution. let's change that to not be .cmd. So, okay, so let's commit that and let's push it. So, all right, so we've got that. So it's not running from a specific directory. It's running Wrangler, not Wrangler CMD. So now let's go ahead and make our way over to that spot in GitHub. So github.com. Oh no, I need to sign in. I'm sorry. 1 second. Oh no. Oh, I just spilled a soda. That's gonna be annoying later. All right. Well, first of all, I will clean that up in a second, but hopefully we can get through this really quickly. All right. So cool. So we have this now. This is running. Pulling up GitHub over here. I should pin this repository to here. Oh, here's all my repositories. Okay. This component. Okay. Actions. This build failed. Why did this fail? Oh, yeah. It was supposed to fail. We kind of knew that. Couldn't find a project to run. What? The project exists. Component. Oh, pass the path to dash project. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. I guess I didn't remember what the command line is for .NET Run. So that's my fault there. All right, run back over here, and it doesn't matter. I'm just going to end up deleting this stuff anyway, so these commits do not matter. All right, so this is another one. Again, like I said, this should fail, but we're hoping that we get to the point where it fails because it tried to run it, and that's what we really want. All right, so set up these things. All right, while that's trying to run, I'm going to try to clean the soda, at least make sure it's not a big mess. Thankfully, that cup was mostly empty. All right. Oh, hey, it ran in some fashion. Okay, cool. All right, let's look at that. Error. Need the Cloudflare. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, no. All right, this is perfect. This is it. This is what we wanted. So it didn't run because we don't have things set up. We did not give it the auth token. Right, we don't have a Cloudflare API token set up or anything, but it ran the Cloudflare executable, right, which is exactly what we wanted. So, all right, so now we know that Wrangler on a Linux box will work, and on Windows we need wrangler.cmd. Okay, awesome. So that took way too long to figure out. I'm annoyed, as per usual. So we'll see what happens moving forward. But next week, when we do this again, we're going to start back up again. We are going to convert what we currently have. So we will not use a component resource. We're going to instead create our own custom Pulumi provider instead of wrapping around the command, because that is, the way forward for us. Oh boy. All right. That was a lot of work to figure out that we made a wrong decision a couple weeks ago. But oh well, here we are. That's programming, right? That's just how things work. All right, cool. Wrapping it up for this week. I'll see you all next time, either live or not live. I mean, you'll see me. I've never seen any of you. But you can tell me. You can tell me you watch this. Tell me if you're enjoying this stream. Tell me if there's anything you like or dislike, so that way maybe I can change things, improve, etc., all that stuff. In the meantime, like and subscribe, whatever that means. I've just heard people say it. Yeah, if you want to find me online in other places, I've tried to take Programmer Al. Apparently someone took that on Threads, so I will not have a Threads account for now, but I have it on Twitter. And I should probably find a way to get on a Blue Sky. If any of you have a Blue Sky invite code, let me know. I would like to make that transition. Anyway, until next time, take care, everyone.